I think the best thing to happen in so-called parenting, which is really humaning, right, is this idea that we should and that we can take care of our own inner landscape. And that's what's going to really help our children.
Yeah, 100%. And understanding, Dr. Willis said this, permissive parenting and authoritarian parenting are very different. Totally. And that's kind of how I explain it. You don't have to let your kids walk all over. Like my son is now, he's almost 20. My oldest is 20, my youngest is 10. So I have two in between. So, and I have that 20-year-old who literally will tell me, he's a boy, who will tell me everything. Did he go to beach week? No. Was he the only one of his friends that didn't go to beach week? Yes. Did he go to spring break with his friends? No. He came home instead and was with his family. So this is not saying you have to be permissive and you have to go along with everything, but this is saying I can say it in a calm way. He knows that you mean it when you say something. Right, there's a very different thing. When I say no, it's like, yeah, don't ask me. That's not happening. Exactly. But I can still be loving. He called me the other day. He's like, I need you to make me brown people food and drive it down. I will go make you brown people food and bring it down because that's what you need. This is not saying that it's going to be all one thing or the other. And like to your point, Dr. Willis, finding the tools and techniques so that you can be in the middle is ultimately what we want to give parents so that pendulum swing doesn't happen on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, the middle path is messy. It's like
we're very messy.
All we know, right? Like a lot of us know, oh, I don't want to like be like my father. I'm not going to be like raging down the hall to spank my child. And I could see when I was yelling at my daughter and I was scaring her when she was 2, you know, I was that person with that temper too. And like, I could see, oh, this is really, really what I don't want. But then I knew I didn't want to swing all the way to permissiveness. You know, like I've had conversations with so many experts about parenting. And sometimes in the realms of conscious parenting, I've heard, you know, the only expectations I have for my kids are that she's not pregnant and she's not on drugs by the time she's 18. And I'm like, well, that's great.
That's a bad expectation. You're setting them up for failure.
Really low bar.
You clearly don't expect anything out of them. Okay?
Just don't be a sociopath and we'll be good. Good.
I know.
Stay off the pole, ladies. That's all I care about.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Wow.
I have much higher expectations.
Yes.
Like you, Bethany. Like I want them to sit at the table with me.
Yes.
I expect them to do chores around the house. I don't.
Yes.
I expect them to not have their knees up while they're like sitting at the table.
Exactly.
Boy, that's still one we're working on. But
that's so funny.
It's hard. We can take all this fear of like what was and the harms of what was and those harmful patterns where it was, and then just throw everything out. And the middle path is a little messier. It's not as clear.